Gaze upon your field of forests. And I'm really happy that I drew this.
Why are there so many gays in my forest? It's Pride Month, that's
Gaze
why.
upon your
Got him! Oh my god, I got Joey! Yes!
You gotta give it up. That was great. Come on.
Finally!
Vindication! What's cracking, everybody? Hello and welcome to Elder Dragon Hijinks on not the right day, but that's because we got something special for you.
Our episode today is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. They sent us the Not a Wolf Secret Lair, and then we decided to grab the Not a Wolf Secret Lair's designer, Dan Sheehan, who's not a wolf.
Welcome back, Dan. Great to have you again, and congratulations on a secret lair drop. How's that feel?
Feels really good. It's been in the works for a while now, and it's very exciting to finally get to talk about it. Definitely is one of the harder secrets I've ever had to keep, just walking around in my head being like, the wolf's on a magic card, and not being able to tell anybody. Was wild.
I know, right? That's so cool.
Yeah, the wolf is on many magic cards, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial secret lair.
Yeah, we got to really make a meal out of it. I got to do like all the card selection, all the art curation. I wrote all the art briefs and like creative text for it, which was really fun.
I love Howl of the Night Pack. Like, oh no,
Thank
they've
you.
circled back. That's my favorite.
Howl's been my pet card for a really long time, so it was very cool to be able to get to do that one. And yeah, that's one of my maybe my favorite flavor text of the bunch.
I think Immer Wolf is actually my favorite flavor text because I'll make you wish it was an email is beyond amazing.
The design team had the idea to put that one in email font, and I feel like it just really pulled it together so well.
It's incredibly jarring, yeah.
Yeah, you're just suddenly like, oh god, yeah, like is this just like an angry email from my boss?
I'm happy to see Second Harvest come back and then having, Miranda doing just a wolf carrying an arm with a knife. You know, why not?
Yeah. What happened here? I need to know more behind the story.
It's just he's bringing a treat. He's got a little trophy.
Yeah, he's got a treat. Yeah.
Something to share.
I mean, you even made an appearance on one of these cards. 10 points if you can figure out which one.
It's tough to pick a favorite, but I think I have to pick the one where I'm in the background and where, having Kev Walker draw you is a real lifetime achievement unlocked. The Ava Bruck caretaker art, I think, is just stunning, and getting to see it all come together and getting to, make my little cameo in the background, getting terrorized by my own creation is real nice.
It's a dream,
time.
honestly. It's a dream.
Yeah, it really did feel like that, like putting it together. I was just like, oh man, this is a rare opportunity, and I enjoyed it as much as one possibly can.
Extremely rare, and it's so cool. But between a best-selling book and this, which is the cooler achievement? I don't know.
It's tough to say. Yeah, if you showed both to my teenage self, I think he would be way too busy looking at the magic card to pay any attention to the book. So by that metric.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Dan, for sharing your secret lair with us. Now that you've met 3 of the players, let's meet one more and then check out these Awu decks.
Hey there, I'm Joey from EDH Rec. You can find us making cool content on the EDH Rec YouTube channel, giving more context to the data of EDH Rec and some behind-the-scenes information. And here I am stepping outside of my comfort zone. I'm usually a Golgari reanimate kind of player, but right now I am going back to some Ravnica roots with Tolsimir, friend to wolves. Sorry, Tolsimir, friend to regular human people, definitely just guys.
Hey guys, it's me, Dan Sheehan. You might know me from some of my Magic podcasts like Commander Sphere way back in the day, or Pie Break, the show where we take real world things and put them on the color pie. But today I am here talking about my secret lair that I just made based off of my book, I Am Not a Wolf. It's a story about a wolf pretending to be a man. He's not great at it, but he's trying his best. And I'm lucky enough to be able to say that my commander is the main character of that book today. My commander is Not a Wolf, aka Tovolar. My deck wants to make a ton of wolves and wolf tokens, draw a bunch of cards, and hopefully smack for lethal.
Today I'm playing Faldorn, Dreadwolf Herald. I am going to be using wolves. You'll see what I mean.
In a personal and hijinks first, I am playing partner commanders. I've got Ukkima and Cazur. They are totally not wolves, because this is a whale and this is a human. And I'm going to make unblockable things, put a bunch of counters on them with Cazur, and then draw a bunch of cards, hopefully. So, yeah. I've been brewing a lot lately on Architect, but I tend to go off the rails just a little bit and need another set of eyes to streamline my nonsense sometimes.
And that's why the collaborators feature on Architect is so useful. You can add whomever you like, and everyone can see what changes were made and when. It's great.
Then once my list is refined and ready to rock and roll, it's off to Cardsphere to find some of the best deals on singles I need to complete the deck.
It's really convenient, and truth be told, we end up buying plenty of things that we don't necessarily need right now. We'll need them later. We'll need them eventually.
Yeah, Sure. No, not that at all. But, whatever we don't end up using, it's okay because we could just add it to our halves and then sell it to someone who will use it.
So if you want to give Cardsphere a try, you can click on the link in the description or up in the corner and make an account for free.
And who knows, you may even see me on the other end of a transaction.
Hope not.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Happy trading.
Elder Dragon Hijinks is proudly sponsored by GameGenic, and they are releasing the next big thing in deck boxes in the Squire Plus 100 Plus XL convertible.
They can hold up to 100 double-sleeved cards in their extra thick inner sleeves, and they even have a fancy side display so you can show off your commander or top card to identify the deck without opening your box.
As you come to expect from GameGenic, this is a completely convertible system where you can remove the outside cover, you can put it wherever you need to, and there's strong magnets to keep it attached at any time. So super convenient, especially if you are in, confined spaces trying to play Magic.
That's right, they're using a new armor fiber surface as well, and still that select microfiber on the inside to keep your cards nice and safe and still have a fun tactile experience.
This is gonna outlive me, I'm just gonna say that, because I'm not very careful with my decks, so I like this new armor fiber a bunch.
These fun new friends will be available in August, so keep an eye out at your LGS or your favorite other gaming facility to find them when they're released.
Or, maybe we'll just give some away before then, and you can show them off to everyone else and be cool.
Why would we do something cool?
Because we're cool, Olivia!
Yeah. So stay tuned here. We'll be sure to give you a release date as soon as we have one, and probably a giveaway or two as well. Who knows?
Big thanks to GameGenic for sending this along to us early. I really, really love these, and I know that you guys will too. So go check them out.
I rolled a 12.
Pretty sure you all beat that. Oh, wait. I guess it's only appropriate that Dan gets to go first.
7.
Love it.
Sick. All right.
Nailed it. All right. Turn 1, easy play. Wooded Ridgeline tapped. And then I'll pass.
Cool.
I shall draw. Ooh. I'm going to play Rejuvenating Springs into a Slither Blade. No, it's not a wolf, but if I find the things I need in my deck, it will become one. That's my turn.
My commander has the word wolf, therefore I did it right, so it's fine. Not to be too on the nose about secret layers, but Mountain Go.
Oh, all right. I see what you did there.
Ha
I'll draw. For me, it's going to be a Temple of Plenty to start off, and I will scry.
Ooh.
Do we need that? Let's be on the safe side. Let's keep that. Dan, it's going to be all you, man.
All right. Let's see what we got. This is fun. I will play just a classic forest, and then I'm going to put an Abundant Growth on it. Enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and then I can now tap to add 1 mana of any color.
That Abundant Growth is so metal.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, I
Just
tried to when I was
ones.
putting this deck together. I found any secret lair printings that I have been keeping in my binder for one reason or another.
It's time, yeah.
Yeah, chucked them into the deck. So there's secret lair theme in this deck. And then I will tap this for Birds of Paradise. And,
Hello, Bob.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Aha. I will play Path of Ancestry. I do not get to do anything else with my turn except hit someone. So, Mr. Not a Wolf. It just has to be you. So, bunk. You get a
I got
bump.
bonked by a snake.
Not a wolf, though.
Not a wolf.
That's my go.
I'm gonna see how many times she can say it, because I
Yeah.
can't start drinking because I'll be dead.
No. If you at home are playing that version of the drinking game, you're already
don't,
in
'cause-
danger.
Yeah.
We love Ailey's insistence on taking a bit to 11. Look at all these things that are in my hand. I'll play Forest and pass.
I'll do the untap part. I'll do the draw step part. I'll do the play land part. Hey, it's a Yavimaya. Everyone has forest.
Ooh,
Sick.
this is great news.
Gaze upon your field of forests. And I'm really happy that I drew this.
Why are there so many
not
gays
gonna-
in my forest? It's Pride Month, that's
Gaze
why.
upon your.
Got him! Oh my god, I got Joey! Yes!
You gotta give it up. That was great. Come on.
Finally!
That was right.
Vindication.
Okay, but I hope I can do one better. I almost, as a joke, went for this as the commander. This has nothing to do with the actual synergies of this deck, but she does have an ability called Bad Wolf. I'll play Rose Tyler.
Nice.
What is that
No
ability
synergy
again?
in this deck, but Dan, this one's for you.
Incredible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's an ability.
So she doesn't do anything, really.
Not a single thing. Not a single dang thing. But I saw it in the opening hand. I'm like, I don't care what else is in this hand. I'm keeping this. I've got to play this for this episode.
Perfect.
We love to see
When the
it.
memes become your dreams. All right, Dan, it's all you.
Overcommitment to the bit is kind of my specialty, so I am.
Yeah, you said
I'm
Ailey can
thrilled.
take it up to 11. Just watch.
Which means I am so outclassed in this game.
I will untap and draw. You know, I think we need some redundancies forest-wise, so I'm going to play a Yavimaya of my own.
Barton Forest. So we tap for double green now, right? Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's everyone has double mana. The game has truly begun. So I will tap 3. I'll bring in the boy himself. Not a wolf is here. He's scared right now
Yeah.
to live, but he's here and he's on the board. So we did it. And then after that, I have no fancy plays, so I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap.
I do appreciate that technically Tovolar is telling the truth in that version. It is not a wolf. It's a werewolf, which is a different creature type.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's a whole different deal.
It's wolf adjacent.
Let's play. Watery Grave, I'm going to shock it in, take 2. And then you are 3, puppy. Yeah, I didn't know that this creature existed until we built these decks.
Did everybody hate Ikoria but me?
I
loved
only
Ikoria.
played one deck. I didn't open this one, so I was like, oh, that exists. And then they reprinted it too, so I was like, oh, I'm
Wasn't that
going
one
to
of
cost...
the commanders?
It was from
It
one of
was
the
one of
precons,
the
yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
Dreamy
it was
deck.
the Sultai one. Him and Kazur were the ultimate
yeah.
commanders. So,
Fun fact, they had me preview that on the Wolf account, and I thought it was in standard because I had just come back to playing not long before
Amazing.
and didn't really know how things worked with the commander decks. And I was like building a deck around. I was like, this is gonna crush in arena.
werewolf ever.
Yeah,
It's a
but
good card. It's
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 cool,
great.
yeah. I like it.
like the leaves the battlefield instead of anything else. It's just like, yeah, no, you're going to have to deal with this. It's funny to me because I think a lot of the Ikoria partners, they were like, one of these partners has all the abilities, and then the other one is also there sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they gave a lot of the text to this one, and Cazur's like, hi, like it's a very
it's kind of just a Ukkima tutor basically.
Yeah.
As Cazur's deal.
yeah.
Soggy Doggy is here, and
Doggy doggy.
what's his name? Can't be blocked.
Love that.
And that is basically the whole spiel of my deck, is can't be blocked, get lots of counters, and draw a bunch of cards. So yeah, I will also scry off Path of Ancestry, and I will bop Joey this time for 1. Dink!
Cool.
Do I like that?
I
I
don't
do
think-
like that. That's my
I'm
turn.
I've
pretty
been
sure
sick with-
Ailey's sick right now.
Why?
You haven't hit me once yet.
Oh, that is unusual. Yeah,
I'm
Ailey, are
allowed
you
to do
okay?
different things.
I don't know.
No,
Could
you're
be an
not. You
imposter.
have a self-imposed restriction of I have to hit Olivia.
Well, you see, I have a dog here now, and I know you like dogs, so I'm going to send it to you.
Who do you think I am, Brian Kibler? Oh no,
Brian Kibler adjacent.
Mountain. What the hell? Faldorn.
Oh,
Awoo
Cool.
Herald. Dread Awoo
Faldorn
Herald.
is here.
Excuse me. Cast a spell from exile or land ETBs under my control from exile. A woo token. 1 tap discard. Exile top of my library. I can cast it this turn.
don't you mean a regular
play it
human
this
guy
time.
token?
No, this
Definitely a
specifically
human
isn't
person.
a woo token. Yeah.
Just a classic dude.
Classic dude. Passe la Torn.
I think the token in this set is my favorite thing.
It's really cute. Yeah.
I love it so much.
That's great. We'll pay 2. Let's play a liquid metal twerk.
Ooh.
Joey.
Sorry, what was that? Since everyone already has forest, I'll play a bounce land and return my Yavimaya back to my hand. Sorry to leave your Yavimaya alone there, Dan, but so it goes. I've got a 2/2 that your stuff is unblockable anyway, actually, Ailey. So let's just send Rose over at you for 2 damage.
Hey.
I'll take 2.
That is going to be the end of my turn.
We're gonna untap, do a little bit of card drawing.
And to answer your question, I loved Ikoria. I hope we go back there again.
Yeah, big same.
I would love to go back to Ikoria.
Their triomes, oh, they make me so happy. Spoiler alert, I have one in my hand, but like I got all of them on Card Sphere. I was like, yes, give.
I'm gonna bundle some actions together here for slick play. I'm gonna have Sky Shroud Claim,
Yes.
Yeah.
looking for 2 forests that I will put into play, and then I will use those 2 forests. This is probably my favorite ramp spell in the game because it just drops in these 2 untapped forests, which I think is just so nice to do. And then
This
I
is
will
like
use
an
them.
auto-include in every green deck I play. It's so good.
Yeah, it is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, I'm just going for 2 regular forests. This deck loves a regular forest. That was kind of how I built it, as a very basic heavy land base. And I'm going to use these 2 to cast Mayor of Avabrook. So there is a politician on the battlefield now.
So notably, Tovolar is going to do stuff with day and night because it's not daybound on the original stuff. So
Yeah. So this one only transforms if at the beginning of each upkeep, no spells were cast last turn, which is just similar enough, but also crucially different.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Tovolar's like, I don't want to worry about just flip them all. Just flip them all, you guys. We're not going to bother. Like,
That's my favorite part about it is Tovolar is just like day night, never heard of it. It's always night on your turn. Speaking of, it is actually still day right now because I don't have a critical mass of wolves. So Tovolar, let me see, where can Tovolar get a little punch in here?
I hear a tiny awoo.
You do hear a tiny.
Someone's been incensed to action.
No, that's Oko getting ready for walkies.
Oh, gotcha.
Olivia, how
Best
big
part of
is
the day.
Faldorn?
3/3.
Joey, I think you're gonna get wolf bonked
no,
right now.
pay no attention to the person with no blockers over here.
Tovolar will swoop in, deal his not a wolf 3 damage, and I get to draw a card.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll turn it into an artifact with my torque.
Oh no. He's
Watch
metallic now. He's an
Watch out.
a chrome wolf.
Yeah, I'll give him a
That
metal
sounds
cap,
cool,
a Mario metal
actually.
cap for a little while.
And then this will go to my graveyard, and it remains day, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. Whee! I will draw. Oh, why am I surprised to see that I put it there? I shall play Hinterland Harbor. It'll come in untapped as I have a Watery Grave, and I'm gonna get Cazur, a Ruthless Stalker, out. This friend likes it when my creatures do combat damage and puts counters on them when they do. So I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to send Ukkima at Olivia, and Dan, you're gonna get Slither Bro for 1. They are unblockable. Unless you can do something, you're gonna get hit. You're all tapped out, there's a bonk.
Oh,
Give
yeah, I've
Olivia
been-
1 to snack, and Cazur will put counters on my friends.
I've got no bonk responses here. I just get bonked.
That's my go. Okay, synergy. Hey, it's like partners that go together, work together.
Mountain. Okay, guys.
I also Path of Ancestry. May I scry?
I mean, I guess.
Thank you. That's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there.
All right, I won't be mean to Joey.
Oh, thanks.
Who are you gonna be mean
I'm
to
just
then?
trying to set up an engine to do something funny because I won't be able to later. All right. So I'm gonna pay 2 for Inti Seneschal of the Sun,
Oh, I love this card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so good with Faldorn. Ugh.
and I will pay another 2 for a Conspiracy Theorist.
Oh, good.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go.
So
oh,
Inti's whenever
boy.
I attack, I can discard. If I do that, a 1/1 counter on the target attacking creature and it gains trample. If I discard 1 or more cards, I can exile the top card of my library and play that until my next end step.
Jeez.
And then
That's a 2-drop?
Yeah.
And
This is
then
nuts.
Conspiracy Theorist is when attacks, I can pay 1 and discard a card. If I do draw a card, if I discard 1 or more non-land cards, I can exile 1 of them from my yard. And if I do, I can cast it this turn. And also, if I
That's
cast a
so
spell
cool.
or land from exile, then a woo.
Yeah. It just that's
Boof-a-boof.
yeah. It's Inti sets that off anyway. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wild.
I love what you're doing right now.
All those
I
words.
don't because I don't have mana, which means the only thing I can do is hit land off the top.
It's nice to always hit your land drops.
It is.
I know
but
it has an
have
eating your
been doing
vegetables
that.
quality to it, but
You've hit your land this turn already, right?
I have, and that's why it's like, all I really got
Gotcha.
is the +1 counter and trample, and I have to lose up to 3 cards. Yeah, I think I'm actually not gonna swing.
Okay, wait. Another imposter is among us. Who are you and what have you done with Olivia?
Wait, are you
No,
out of your
no, no, no,
mind?
no.
When do I attack?
This is
No,
definitely
I'm-
Olivia.
I'm messing.
Hang on. This is how you guarantee it is actually Olivia at the board. If I'd swung,
I would have questioned. I'd be like, is that
then
me?
you have to worry.
All right, you said you're all good?
I am done after that, yeah. Man, that makes me
Tapping.
sad. There was no profitable synergy this time around because you guys are going to be and get rid of my.
You think we're playing removal?
Well, that's fair.
Damn and gruel. Most of my removal is just
Player
attacking
removal.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, it's funny because like the commander I have is actually like a bunch of little like spot removal stuff here and there. So
but Joey,
on that
you'll
subject-
notice I did not attack you for 4 commander damage.
and that is logged away in my brain as a very helpful piece of information that I love. Yeah, it will be remembered for the future.
sure.
You have curried
Yes.
favor. I'm replaying my Yavimaya. I'm tapping that for 1/2. 3, 4, 5. Let's bring out Tolsimir, friend to definitely not wolves. Friend to just regular human people.
Friend to regular
just guys.
fellas.
Yeah, regular old folks. Just
a
folks.
boy's boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Tolsimir, when they enter the battlefield, they create Voya, I hardly even know, etc., etc. That is a 3/3.
Oh my god.
Green and white wolf creature token that's legendary. And whenever a wolf enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 3 life, and that creature fights up to 1 target creature I don't control.
Nice.
So my 3/3 can right now gain me 3 life. And go ahead and bop something. Olivia, I'm certainly not bopping any of your stuff, but the other 2 players here have been hitting.
Speaking of bops, Joey, there is a bop on Dan's board.
Are
Definitely
you telling me
not
to bop
a
the bop?
snake that you should take
Oh
out.
boy.
Oh god, it's gonna get wolf bopped.
See, I'm tempted to have Voya go like onto the pike of like taking as like wolf on wolf, like going for Ukkima potentially.
Ooh.
But no.
Because I know how
Yes.
gross that commander can get.
Oh.
But I do also like my Voya though.
Yeah, let Voya live.
I kind of want to. I spent an embarrassingly
Yeah.
long time on that art.
That's so
So
cute.
I will have it fight the Slitherblade because I believe Slitherblade's only a 2/3 right now.
Yeah, so it will survive.
Cool. So yeah, 3 damage to that. 2 goes back to Voya, but Voya survives, and that is going to be my turn right there.
It's fun to remember a time in Commander when Voya was just like a cute little guy who only showed up on tokens.
Yeah.
Cute little guy.
I am gonna go ahead and cast 3 visits. We want every forest. That's what we want.
I don't know if you have enough lands over there, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How much territory are you trying to claim? Jeez.
As much as possible, really.
I was so excited to build Voa. I was like, oh, sweet. But then I saw everyone moaning about it, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not.
I wanted to build it mono green because I built Urtet in mono white, so I love building
Nice.
like busted guys in single colors.
Nice.
But then I remembered this was coming out, and I was like, I have 1 wolf deck right now. I can't have more than 1.
Can't spread them out.
So I will shock in a stomping ground with 3 visits.
I will say, Ailey, if you did build it, I've seen Voya kill an entire table with a single attack. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I mean, I saw Aaron Hansen play it on game nights, and I was just like, oh my god, that's disgusting. But like, I wouldn't build it like that because I do not optimize decks. I just put and I want to play.
Yeah, that's the.
Don't
that's
look
the
at
way
me
to
like
do
that,
it.
Olivia.
I'm looking at you like that.
I do not build optimized decks. I rip them apart if I do because they suck to play.
I will
isn't that a
tap
fun
4.
thing about Commander? Like
The
once
amount
it
of
feels like we've like, oh, okay, I found the best thing that I could do.
Yeah.
Let's scale it back. That's like,
Exactly.
yeah.
That was me in Shrines. I spent years wanting a Shrine deck, and then they made Go Shintai, and I was like,
Yeah.
my Shrine deck's too good.
I
Yeah.
put I had the list that I've got for Goshentai as Umori as a companion.
yeah.
So it's only
Oh, that's
enchantments.
fun.
You can't run anything but enchantments. It has to be an enchantment. Give yourself restrictions, friends. They're
Yeah.
Restrictions are cool.
Wolfcaller's Howl has hit the table. At the beginning of my upkeep, I make X 2/2 green wolf creature tokens,
Whoa.
where X is the number of opponents with 4 or more cards in hand.
I am one opponent that has 4 or more cards in hand.
Not yet, only upkeep. So get
I
rid of
remain
cards.
an opponent with 4 or
So
more
yeah,
cards
if
in
you,
hand.
if you don't want me to make wolves, you gotta play everything in your hand soon.
I'm just gonna move to discard and get rid of these 2 cards, but you only have 5 cards in hand. I don't care.
And then it is still day because I still only have 2 wolves, so Tovolar is not going to force a nighttime just yet. How big is Cazur?
This is a 3/3.
And then Olivia, how big are the 2?
3/3, 2/2, 2/2.
Okay.
I ain't blocking.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing at you, Olivia, with Tovolar.
Come on through.
And so he's gonna hit for 3, and I get to draw a card, and then after that, I'll pass the turn.
3 command damage. Whoop. On tap. Draw. Alright, I'm gonna play Ziggoth Triumph. Surprise, surprise. This is my land for turn. And then I'm going to a 2 green for Feral Encounter. It had a wolf on it, so I had to play
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This card is so strangely, what's the word? Not formatted.
Templated.
That's the word, thank you. Look at the top 5 cards. I can exile a creature from among them, put the rest in the bottom of the library. I can cast the exiled card this turn. At the beginning of the next combat phase this turn, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature I don't control. So,
More
Let's-
fights.
yeah, let's have a look. 5, let's see if I can find a critter. Well, that's unfortunate. Secret lairs, I found Metallic Mimic. That was my only hit. That is in exile currently, but thankfully I do get to play that actually, which is neat. Bottom. So then, does it get added to? Target creature control deals damage equal to its power.
So any creature, not necessarily that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, its power, yeah. You know what? Rose Tyler is out here calling us bad wolves, so I'm gonna...
No. What if it was Good Wolf? What if it was a Good Wolf instead?
No, she called us
Positive
bad
wolf.
wolf.
Incredible.
Because Kazura's gonna kill Rose. You know. It's only
so
fair,
you're-
Joey. Eye for an eye.
Yeah. All right.
Tooth for
I
a tooth.
understand.
I will move to combat, and Joey, you still have the most life, so my Unblock-a-Dog is coming for you for 3 damage. Dink.
As
Kazur's
unblockable.
just hanging out. I will put a counter on Ukkima, and I will move to my second main, cast Metallic Mimic. I will choose Awu. Now, does this count as a creature that shares a type with my commanders, or no? Because it's
Not on the casting, no.
not on the cost. Okay. Yes.
Once it's actually in play, then it does. But
Yeah,
on the actual on the stack or from hand, unfortunately, no.
Okay, all good. Yeah, so now when I cast wolves, I'm choosing with Metallic Mimic, they will enter with a 1/1 counter on them. Not cost, just if a wolf appears through tokens or whatever, I will get a counter on it. And that is my turn.
Thank God for all these Yavamayas. Mountain. I want to do dumb stuff.
You have so much potential for dumb stuff there.
I know.
Did you want to
exciting.
not play a land in case you hit one off Inti? Unless you have stuff that affects combat.
That's a good point. Let me see here. No, you're right. Okay.
Oh my god, I need to frame that. Olivia just said I'm right.
I've said you're right multiple times. Stop it. You can't. If you're blocking them, that's not my problem. All right. I mean, I gotta go in to make this happen. Everybody's at 36. All you guys are the worst.
My commander does gain life, which I'm
Yeah.
realizing probably puts a big target on me for that unblockable whale wolf. Maybe I should have fought that one.
He's too big now. Good wolf.
I'll find a way to keep fighting.
Well, yeah, if you make multiple wolves, they can team up on him.
Dan, what
Yeah.
have you got here, blocker wise?
Blocker wise, I've got Mayor of Averbrook and Birds of Paradise.
How big's the mayor?
The mayor is a 1/1. He is a frail little mayor right now.
So he's probably
He
going to
was-
stay out of the way if I try to beep. So.
I would say if anything was coming through here, it has a pretty good chance of connecting these days.
All right. I think we're gonna beep.
All right, it's beep beep time. Hong Kong.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna swing Faldorn at you. Inti is whenever I attack, I can discard a card. I will discard this Phyrexian Altar. I will not exile it with Conspiracy Theorist. Will I also attack with Conspiracy Theorist?
You could go to Dan with him as well.
I think that's the plan. Yeah, I'm gonna send the Conspiracy Theorist at you too.
Okay. How much total?
It'll be 6 total for commander
6
damage.
total
Yeah.
damage. Do I want to throw a bird in front of a conspiracy theorist? I think I can take the 6. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so-
take the 6.
Isn't there a +1 trigger off of Inti?
Yeah, it's on Faldorn, so
Oh,
that's why she's 4. Yeah. So she's got 4 trample. Okay, so I'm going to discard Noxious Revival. So I will exile the Revival with Conspiracy Theorist. I paid the 1, so I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to do the exile triggers. So I've discarded 2 cards. So I'll exile the top 2. Jahira, Friend of the Forest, and Valakut Exploration.
Well, those are some good ones.
Yeah, those
These
are nice
are-
cards.
These are good friends for me. Okay, so the
Yeah,
damage
Jahira's
ends,
nutty.
and now we're on the fun part. So I'm going to tap 3 and play Valakut Exploration. And whenever a land like this mountain I'm about to play, ETBs, I can exile the top card of my library and play it for as long as it remains exiled. It's a forest. So I'm going to put it under Valakut so I know it's exiled with Valakut. At the beginning of my end step, if there are cards exiled with Exploration, put them into the graveyard, then Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent.
A weird thing to say. It's like, you could play it as long as it remains exiled, but then you're going to chuck it anyway at the end step.
Yeah, that is actually super weird.
Maybe in case the enchantment gets destroyed or something.
Yeah.
True.
True. That's going to go into my yard instead of exile. So that's okay. All right. I will. Do I want that altar to come back? Yeah, I'll cast
you
the Noxious
wouldn't.
Revival. I'll get us. I'm going to pay 2 life for it. I'm not going to use mana. So I'm going to put the Phyrexian Altar
Yeah, I was worried about that.
back on there.
Uh-oh.
It's slick.
I'm going to pay 1 green. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
To Sorcery Seasonal Ritual. Add 1 mana of any color. So now it's exiled and I can cast it from Adventure later, which I love. And let's see. That will give me that then. All right. I will go to my end step. Valakut Exploration will deal 1 damage to all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And Hero remains exiled. Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Valakut's too powerful. They love you. Bye.
I suspect we are in danger.
Oh, this is fine.
It's me. I still misplay really well. Pass.
No.
I misplay really well.
Better than almost anybody, actually.
Yeah, I'm the best
Perfectly
at misplaying. Cool. I'll play a forest that is a forest. This is kind of funky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 white. I will cast a Blessed Sanctuary,
Oh, good.
Oh.
which prevents all non-combat
Non-combat.
damage that we dealt to me and my creatures. And whenever a non-token creature enters my field, I get a unicorn, which is not a wolf. But
It's
I figured
true.
since this commander likes fighting a whole lot, I don't know, it might be kind of nice to make the fights one-sided.
Yeah.
And
We love that
since
for
these
you.
You jerk.
Right? Yeah. And since these wolves are definitely not wolves, they're actually just regular. It's just a man, right? It's not a wolf, it's a man.
Just classic guys.
Classic.
I'll play
guys.
young man.
Young man.
Young man.
Young man is here.
Feel sassy, young man.
Young man.
Whatever happened, I missed it, and YMCA Young Man. Got it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It was like a jumble of words, and none of them clicked, and I was like, "What the fuck?" They're singing. Got it.
Yeah. That's a 1/1 wolf entering. Tolsimir will gain me 3 life, and then the young man can fight something that I don't control. It's just a 1/1, and it won't actually. This is actually kind of like a non-synergy, if I'm being honest, because I almost want it to die so it can come back and fight again. But whatever,
Sure.
it's fine. Like I do get a unicorn, which I was drawing ahead of time because of the Blessed Sanctuary. Whee! I have a unicorn.
What is that?
Beautiful, stunning art.
If I had like a My Little Pony figurine, I would just like use that.
Secret lair. Joey's doodles.
Oh,
I
please
should have
no.
kept that Pegasus I drew on Shuffle Up and Play.
I can do 1 damage to something. I'm wondering whether I do bop the bop, or maybe the mayor of Averbrook, because you're about to get a lot of wolves yourself. Or I hit the metallic mimic, just in terms of what I can actually get rid
Oh,
of.
that's right. There's a metallic mimic.
It's fine. Isn't Inti a 2/1?
2/2.
I think it's a 2/2, yeah. I don't think I can
And-
do anything to Olivia's board. It's
It's fine. My board hasn't done anything to anybody except 1 measly damage.
I think this protagonist of Dan's book doesn't like things like mayors. I think I think like
Yeah.
the order of society is a little bit confusing to this young man.
Rage
The
Yeah.
idea
machine.
of the political situation unfolding here. So
Yeah,
the mayor's gonna get mauled by a wolf.
It's a
not a
regular
wolf.
young man.
A regular small man.
Just a young man
Young
got into a
man.
scrap, got into a brawl.
With the mayor. All right, so the mayor is mauled and goes to the yard.
All right, that is my turn.
All right, I untap on my upkeep. Who's got more than 4 cards?
Not me. I have 3.
Is it
5.
more than 4 or 4 or more?
It is the number of your opponents with 4 or more.
I have
Okay,
5.
I have exactly 4.
I have
All
3.
right, so we got
I'm of no
got
health.
2 hits off that. So I get 2 of these wolf tokens.
Hey, those don't
They're
look like wolves
here.
at all.
They don't. They look like they're hard at work.
I do love that he's got a standing desk. That's just
Yeah.
shit.
He's he's got to worry about his back.
didn't
He
think
was
of
not
that.
supposed to sit in chairs. I will play a Cinder Glade for turn. It comes in untapped since I have 2 or more basics. And then let me see. Is there anything else I want to do before combat here? Yeah, let's do this now. Now seems like the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to escape to the wilds.
Nice.
I'm going to exile top 5 cards in my library. I can play cards exiled this way until the end of my next turn. I can play an additional land this turn. So card 1 is Kessig Wolfrun, Anara Wolvid Familiar, Raised by Wolves, a Forest, and Ranger class. So things are becoming clearer to me now. I will play Kessig
Things are
Wolfrun.
becoming clear to me now. Sounds terrifying.
I'm going to play that Kessig Wolfrun, tap 2 for Ranger class. When it enters, I get another 2/2 Wolf. I'm making Wolf. And then I will tap 2 to level up this here Ranger class. So now whenever I attack, I put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature.
I really like these classes. Or sweet.
Yeah, the classes are sweet.
Yeah, I really
Sweet design.
enjoyed the whole series of classes. That Bard class deck that went around in Arena for a bit was so fun.
That was cool.
I had a real blast with it. So then I go to combat, and it straight up becomes night.
Whoa!
Should I change my lighting?
Yeah, if everyone wants to
Yeah.
shut off the lights real quick. Tovolar has turned over. He is the king of wolves now. Pretty much the same ability, but now I also have a mana sink.
Not a promotion, guys.
Yeah, he's the head of HR, if there's some way to make HR stand for horrible maulings.
Horrible rendings? Because, like, you rend the flesh,
Yeah.
right?
Rendings. He's, the chief officer of
Chief
People
Evisceration Officer.
Chief Evisceration Officer. There it is.
There you go.
That's his new title.
I said 2 things that were funny today. I should log off.
If you're saying he's in charge of HR, I prefer to think that he's in charge of Howl Resources.
Howl Resources. I really like that. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out if he should attack anyone, but now without the mayor of Averbrook's buff, he's still a 4/4, but he's a 4/4 without a buff. How big is Cazur?
He is a 3/3. I will not be blocking if you are sending.
Yeah, I'm gonna come at you then with the CEO himself.
I'm not blocking. I ain't getting in the way
So
of that
it's
guy.
4 damage. And then I will draw a card.
Wouldn't it be 5 with Ranger Claws? You get the counter.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he gets a counter on him. Forgetting my
Uh-oh.
own stuff here.
You were just
We've all
really
been
excited
there.
to make wolves.
Yeah, I really love drawing cards, and so he's gonna hit, and then I think that's it. That's my big turn. I've got wolf tokens on the board, so I'm a happy camper.
Nice.
I shall pass.
Does he flip him back or no? It stays nighttime now, right?
It will be daytime because I cast both Ranger class and Escape to the Wild, so he immediately gets demoted for attacking someone on the job. One of the top things you're not supposed
Stern
to do
warning.
at work.
I mean, listen, for only a demotion to come out of that rather than getting like straight up fired.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
arrested.
It's a scolding he got. Because he's
Yeah.
probably going to get promoted again next turn. It's a shame how
Jeez,
these
talk
Nepo
about
babies
nepotism,
thrive.
huh?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I hear he's Mother Nature's son.
All right, I'm gonna do quite a few things this turn, actually, which is
Ooh.
nice. I shall pay 1 black mana for a Changeling Outcast. It is a Changeling, so it's also a wolf, so it gets a counter on it. Then,
You can't say it's not a wolf. It's everything.
yeah. And I will pay 2 mana, use Path of Ancestry, I'll get to scry. Yeah, sure. I will play another Soggy Doggy, Suspicious Stowaway.
Ooh.
It is also I said wolf though, not werewolf, so it's a human. But I still get the Path of Ancestry scry because Cazur, so that doesn't enter with a counter. And then I will pay 2 for a Masked Vandal, and I shall get a counter on it. That's an everything. And I will exile this here Slitherblade and get rid of Ranger Class. Or... Ranger Class is scary, but that unicorn pooper is a little bit more frightening, I think.
Hey, okay, don't you talk about my unicorn poop. That's
It's rainbows, Joey!
It's Pride Month, Ailey.
yeah. Why can't? How very dare! Okay,
So your
you're-
Valakut is what I should hit then, right?
No. My Valakut's done all in comparison.
I just don't like the idea of dogs that just get to bite you on the ankles without any repercussions, you know?
you don't want all of the cards that I play from this point forward to become one-sided removal spells?
No, I don't. So I'm gonna get rid of your unicorn.
It's wild.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is it destroy or exile?
It's exile.
Eh.
You live to see
farewell.
another day, Ranger Class. Remember this act of kindness.
Not gonna lie, that's a really big setback for me. So well done.
So these friends just came in. They know attacky. You are not attacking either because I like ya. Joey, you're still the problem because you're gaining life. So
Hey.
Ukkima is
Hey.
coming at you again for 4.
I can't do anything about that, but
You
hey,
can't. And I'll get another counter on it because it dealt combat damage. I wish it would draw me cards as well, unless I'm missing something on one of my cards. No, I'm missing those
Isn't that what
important
every
things.
Magic player wants? To just draw some cards.
Just draw cards, yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
Ah, look at me. I have 3 cards in hand. Ha! No free wolves for you, Mr. Dan.
I will draw for turn. Whoa! I know this
Oh.
card.
Oh no.
Whoa.
I've seen this before. No, guys, it's the Phyrexian altar I had to put on top of my library.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I repeat what I said. Whoa.
You expect us to have object permanence in Magic the Gathering?
No, I don't. I certainly don't. I would never expect that of anybody else.
Did you know that's why you play peekaboo with kids? So that they learn object permanence? I didn't know.
That means when you hide yourself, they think you vanished.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really...
And then, oh, you're back. Ooh, Joey, I've hit you for 7 Dougie damage.
You could stop, you know.
I could. Stop gaining life. Easy.
So what's the... You've got a metallic mimic?
I do. 2-1.
What are the mean artifacts on the board?
The metallic mimic. There's not really any others.
I could eventually turn something into artifacts.
Joey, yeah, you
True,
could coerce
true.
Joey into, voting with you at the next board meeting.
It's true. I'm just trying to think of how I can get as many mana and triggers as possible right now. That's the deal. I will kick off the festivities with Phyrexian altar. A girl needs options.
Sorry. Just really got me. Sorry.
Listen,
I need options.
a girl needs options.
In my dating life, I need to have some options open, you know? Is this going to be the guy for me? Is this only going to be a one-time thing? Am I going to sacrifice him on an altar so that I can get more resources for other things in my life? Like, you got to keep those options open.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
You really do.
You don't want to paint yourself into a corner. You got to make sure that the ability to perform a ritual
Does he stay
sacrifice.
or do we throw out the whole man?
Yeah. You got to have your options open. It's just such a funny way to characterize it.
It is a funny way to characterize brutally ending someone's life so you might get something out of it. Not that I would.
Hashtag sponsored.
Yeah,
For
thanks,
YouTube,
thanks,
this is
Game
all
Genic.
kidding.
This is all
Thanks,
a comedy
Wizards of
bit.
the Coast. Appreciate it. Actually, I do thank Wizards of the Coast. They're the ones that printed the card. They can't be mad.
Yeah, I love that.
So,
The
That
ultimate dating life accessory.
yeah, that ostensibly gives me 4 mana if I use the awoos. Yeah, what the hell? What are we doing if not going for it, right?
It's true.
We're gonna channel Jim. Alias, so many things. Joey can
There's an even amount
do a
of things
ton
on the
of
board.
things. Yeah, but I just hit Dan last time.
Go hit Joey. He's got the most life.
Really?
The numbers don't lie.
Dan!
He's our competition. He's outperforming
it's-
us.
I'm doing an office power move.
Wow. Oh no.
Succession style.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that show.
I'd be so bad in that world. I'd be asking everybody if they're mad at me.
I mean, okay, I don't have to discard, or I don't have to attack. I'll just not do that. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 and tap Faldorn to discard a card, exile the top card of my library, and I can play it this turn. I will also have Inti Seneschal of the Sun trigger. When I'm discarding the card, I will exile another top card. And as long as it's a non-land, I can exile one of the cards in my graveyard and cast it this turn. I will discard Embereth Shieldbreaker. So exile here, exile here.
Ooh,
Wow.
I don't like whatever those are.
Wow.
Those look expensive.
Tinkali Hunter will be later, but because I can't. Oh wait, no. Can I cast the?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can cast
That's what I thought.
Adventure from X.
That's why they're in here like that. 'Cause they're so useful. Okay, what I will do is sacrifice an Awu to get 1 mana from altar, and then I'll pay red for retrieve prey. I'll exile target creature card from my yard until the end of my next turn. I can cast that card, so I'll exile Embereth Shieldbreaker. This will go on an adventure. I'll get another wolf. Infinite mana. Just kidding, it's not. But it's useful. I will.
There is an infinite wolf combo
There
that
is.
exists.
I don't remember if I put it in here, and if I did, it was so I could use altar to just cast everything else.
Nice.
Then I will destroy the metallic mimic from sacrificing a wolf, casting Embereth Shieldbreaker's adventure battle display. I will get another wolf.
Sure will.
I think
may have a new
Emerald
chief
Dragon
evisceration
is going
officer.
to go by the wayside. I'm sorry?
I said I think we may have a new chief evisceration officer.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
A little bit worried about it here, friend.
I know.
Just a
it's
teen's
okay.
concerned.
Teen's concerned. I think I'm going to pass after that. Goodbye, beautiful Emerald Dragon. My 1 counter something in a Gruul deck, but
Okie doke.
weehaw.
untap from my turn. That's a land. I like to see you. Hi, land. I have multiple opponents. Bountiful Promenade's like, hi! It's the exact noise that it makes. What now? Can't do this thing. Think we need options is what we need. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's harmonize. Ready? Everyone pick a note and yeah, okay. Draw 3. I mean, that eventually solves a problem, but it doesn't currently solve a problem.
Hate that.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I figure I'm the problem that needs to be corrected and or solved.
Yeah.
So.
You're getting
There's just a smidgy bit of that going on.
No, I'm not. Look at this
Smidgy bit.
exile. I can't even do anything with it.
I hope that for your
doesn't
harmonies, you picked a howling note. I'm going to play Howl Pack Resurgence.
Oh my god.
Which I just realized has flash, but whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm playing Selesnya for one of the first times ever. I'm not in my forte, but we all know where I'm going anyway.
The bravest way to play a card with flash is during your main phase. It says,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Listen, I just drew it.
I don't know what it does, but cool.
My wolves and werewolves get +1/+1 and trample.
Oh.
Olivia, you have indeed demonstrated some problem stoofs.
Have I demonstrated a whoop?
A whoop. You demonstrated a whoop. Let's send a 4/4 Vodia and a 2/2 young man. Sorry, a young man coming at you. They both have the
That's
tramples.
6.
Just 6.
Beep beep. I accept the damage into my heart.
Yay! Cool. That sounds good to me. I am going to be all done after that.
All right, I will untap. During upkeep, who has more than 4 cards in hand?
Not me.
Yep.
Just 1. So I get 1 singular additional wolf in the can't attack this turn wolf pile. And then I will play my land for turn from my little exile pile here. For anyone who's forgotten, I've got some stuff left over from Escape to the Wild. And then what do we want to do? So there's a big existential issue I'm dealing with here, but it's an important one. Do I want to make my commander raised by wolves? It feels right.
That sounds correct. I put that in this deck too, because I'm just like, listen, I can't not.
It feels objectively like the right move. So I will tap to cast Raised by Wolves, targeting Tovolar here. When it comes into play, I get 2/2/2 wolves.
A woos.
That's very
So
good.
I'm now living in Wolf City. Wolf
Is
City
he in like
population.
one-shot territory?
So yeah, he gets +1/+1 for each wolf I control, which is, it's not wolf or werewolf. So right now he's just getting a paltry +6/+6.
Paltry.
Paltry.
It's fine.
It's truly nothing.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
your
so
cams.
he's a 10/10.
Oh,
and
is that gremlin?
Yes.
No.
So a 10/10
Not a wolf.
that flips into a nightmare, flips into an 11/11. That is
Oh, good.
what we are dealing with here.
Does he do the trombopolines?
He doesn't naturally, but when he flips, he has a trample ability, and I also have Kessig Wolf Run in play if I want to go that
Oh, boy.
route.
That got pretty gnarly.
Maybe we should have turned Tovolar into an artifact and killed that.
Who
Instead-
I
knows
was
what
tapped
was-
out when she had the artifact destruction.
Gotcha.
Yeah, also, like, in terms of artifacts that are an issue, I play a lot of aristocrats. That Phyrexian Altar does have me a little bit worried.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I like my creatures. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're actually attached.
These friends are chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just approaching Prosper levels of whenever I cast a thing from exile, I get something that could be mana, and that's like,
Well,
I've
I
seen
mean,
Prosper just go off.
Yeah. But like,
So I will go to combat, and night has arrived.
ding dong.
So this will flip over. So now it's an 11/11 with the Kessig Wolf Run ability stapled to it.
Knights arrived and he can't even play Midnight Clock in that deck. SMH.
Huge drawback.
Yeah.
Wow, you can't even play Night's Whisper either.
It's not ideal.
It's called Game Nights, not Game Days. Come on.
Oh my god.
So I guess I will swing the biggest CEO in all the land at Olivia. He's an 11/11 that could have trample.
Oh, I hate this for me.
Do you have enough power to
11
kill it?
commander damage. I do actually, but I'd lose everything.
How much mana do you have up? Because you can't pump it with
I'll just.
I think the pump is only power, not toughness.
It is just a power pump.
I'll take 11.
Ooh.
Don't you know?
Okay.
Bump it up. You got to bump it up.
Chonked.
And
you draw a card on top of that?
I do draw a card on top of that.
Wild.
And I gotta do it.
Oh wait, I didn't see you had that man on top. Hold on.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, that's gonna be a lot.
I didn't realize that was your man. I just saw the stuff on the bottom. I was like, okay, well, it's not so bad. How much larger can you make him?
I can make him 3 larger.
Which is still
the
not
trample
enough to knock
ability.
me out commander damage.
Yeah, how much commander damage do you have on you?
I took whatever the first hit was, like 4 or something.
Oh yeah, it would have been 4. So yeah, it would take 17 commander damage to kill you.
And you can't get there.
Not on board, I don't think.
Not on board.
That sounds like a yes. I can.
I have the worst poker face in the world.
Right. So you can get there is what I'm hearing.
Not on board.
That's not what I asked though. I didn't ask about on board. Okay, so you can.
It might be a good idea to block him.
Okay, fine.
A little bit.
No.
Oh yeah, he gets a counter too when I attack.
Oh, yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
All right. I'll block with Inti and Conspiracy Theorist, so I can shave 4 off of that.
Cool. So he goes from being a 12/12 to being an 8, and then I will tap 2 to give Tovolar trample.
Mm-hmm.
So you would take 8, and then rather than buff him right now, I'm instead going to cast Hunter's Insight. Choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw that many cards.
Okay.
I'm going to settle for drawing 8.
Okay, well that's fine.
Settle.
But before that, since I like these guys, I'm going to sacrifice 2 wolves for heroic intervention so they'll stay around.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nifty.
So you would
Words
take 8, and I will
effective this
draw
round of
8.
Layers.
Yes.
Hoof baboof. 1,
Smidgy bit, hoof baboof.
6, 7, 8. In classic Gruul genius fashion, I do not have a reliquary tower in place. So
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna have to discard the hand size here, but
Who needs it?
No
Reliquary
think.
tower.
No think, only punch.
I like discarding to hand size. You can reanimate them later. It's more fun
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, in
What's-
Gruul. Traditional Gruul reanimator. Yeah.
I'll
What's-
find a way. Death finds a way.
There's a lot of.
All right, Joey,
bring
where's
back-
your Gruul reanimator deck?
I'm on it. I'm working on it.
Get
Yeah.
good,
Do I have to
scrub.
finish this game first, or can I get started right now?
Yes.
what's worse is I'm pretty sure I played a land for turn, which means that this reliquary tower I just drew can't hit.
Oh.
Can't hit the battlefield.
Wait. Have you
Gruul
ramped?
genius.
Have you ramped at all?
Yeah,
Twice?
I played a 3
Sky Shroud
visits
Claim?
and a Sky Shroud claim, so I should be up 3, and I think I missed 1 drop.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Sounds
pretty
like
sure
you
you
did.
got.
Oh
one.
wait, because I also had an extra land from Escape from the Wilds that lets
Right.
you play an additional as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, I did hit my land drop. There is no way this reliquary tower is getting played. Heartbreaking.
Domage.
How many am I going to have to discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to have to lose 6 cards here.
Ooh.
So I will go to
Say the
discard
best
here.
7 of 13 cards is still pretty
Still
darn good,
okay.
even if
Yeah.
you don't
Still
have the
okay.
other 6.
I'm definitely going to call this an overall great thing that happened to me.
Sure.
Record
I
profits.
see this as a complete win, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will be losing Farseek, Reliquary Tower, Oh the Humanity, Llanowar Elves, Sheltered Thicket, Balaged Recovery, and the only one that really stings here is Feed the Pack.
Oh, I've got that here too.
Why not keep Balagad and chuck something else then?
I guess I could, but then I have to spend 3 mana to get a thing back. My
Well,
logic
then-
with
Just keep
Feed
it
the
the first
Pack
place.
is that my only non-token creature right now is my commander, who I'm not itching to sacrifice just yet, even if it would be a lot of tokens. So I will pass after that, and Day will return
Office
to
hours.
countryside. Office hours and after hours.
Yep. D-Rob.
I don't mean to be, but your commander turns into a real bastard when it's after
Yeah.
hours. That was a
Yeah.
chonky hit.
That was some beef.
He's a real asshole at happy hour. I think we can all agree.
It's very Thor throwing the coffee cup. Another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, buddy, how about we slow down a little bit?
What if we didn't?
How about we slow down on the huge pump spells, my friend?
I'm going to pay 4 for Kaito Dancing Shadow. The fancy.
I
alternate art
opened
one.
like 7 of those.
Yeah. I'm glad I opened one because I was like, oh, I want to play this, and I forgot I had him. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may return one of them to its owner's hand. If you do, you may activate loyalty abilities of Kaito twice, rather than just the once. So he enters with 3 loyalty counters on him. Oh, Dan. You are scary. You have 6 wolves?
I do have 6 wolves. I united
I can
them now,
attest
wolves.
to the damage done by 6 wolves.
Okay. I am going to inflict some violence upon your persons.
Uh-oh.
It's no biggie. We have done 7 damage to you with Ukkima, so I think we're going to send him back to you. Just,
Me again?
Sure, why not?
Really? Even with the dude who just threatened like nearly lethal commander damage?
Don't worry. I have a solution for it.
Okay.
It's
I would
okay.
be shocked if Tovolar wasn't sent down to the mailroom before my next turn.
Yeah, we're unionizing. We're gonna get this guy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna send Soggy Doggy unblockable at the other Soggy Doggy at Dan for 1. So yeah, Joey, this is 5/5. This is a 1/1 at Dan. Send the other guy. This is a 2/2 at Dan. So 3 damage at Dan unblockable, and then Masked Vandal at Olivia 2/4.
Taken.
I take 3.
Cool.
I've got simply no say in the matter.
All right.
Same.
So they've all done damage. They're all gonna get counters thanks to Cazur. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. I have some triggers. So Suspicious Stowaway says deal combat damage, draw a card, then discard. So I will draw. I'm gonna discard as I am not finding any land, unfortunately. Averbrook Caretaker.
Ooh,
Goodbye.
Hey, there's a familiar face on there.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah,
I've been
and
discarded.
Then you go. I'm sorry. I don't have the mana for it right now, man.
That's so sick, by the way. Like, I know that we've already like sent in messages and stuff like, oh my god, it's so neat, Dan. But like,
Yeah, I dig it.
this is as close as I'm gonna get like to saying it in person to you. That's so cool, man.
Oh, thank you. It's been kind of unreal. Like when I first saw the sketch, I was like, oh damn! Like I had no idea. Like in concept, I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then seeing it in person, I was like, that is. I'm very chuffed about it.
I am going to bounce Masked Vandal to my hand with Kaito's ability that says I can do so. I can activate his abilities twice now, so I'm going to plus Kaito twice and say up to 1 target creature can't attack or block until your next turn. Tovolar, you are one of them.
Can't attack or block until your next turn, right?
Yes. So
Okay,
you're
yes.
just gonna be sitting.
HR
And-
mandated leave.
Yeah.
and
leave of
then
absence.
what's-
Administrative leave, yeah.
Yeah, administrative leave. That's what it is.
What's another scary attacker? That's just that, right?
Yeah, it's just that, and then a bunch of 2/2 wolves.
Maybe I should just draw a card then. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a card then. So it'll be on 4. I'll draw. Yay! Land! Hallelujah! Okay. Edge Maze enters. I'll surveil 1. And I'll leave that on top. I've done things. Just realized I could bounce Ukkima with this ability and then deal damage. That would be funny. Maybe later, if I survive. Yeah, that's my go.
What am I at Ukkima damage wise?
You have taken another 5 from it, so you are at 12.
Oof. Okay.
Are
worry about
you kidding me? I was hoping for a different outcome. I guess I'll give myself options. Okay, I'm going to untap Faldorn to discard a card. It's Arcane Signet, and I will exile the top card of my library. Hey, there we go. Whenever I discard, I can exile 1 or more of them from my graveyard, and I can cast it this turn. Discard 1 or more cards. All right. Oh!
Good chain of value right there.
Oh me, oh my!
That lucky Glover.
Well,
Yeah.
it sure is, friend. Let's do that for sure.
Oh,
A woo. Oh, I smudged. So that gets me in a woo. I will pay 1 land, sacrifice the awoo to cast the Arcane Signet, which will give me an awoo.
Oh, you also landfall trigger off the Valakut.
Oh, you're right. Rampant growth. Let's go. Never punished. Rampant growth. Another awoo.
yeehaw.
Oh,
And it's gonna go again.
and then it's gonna happen again. Yeah.
And if folks are wondering, remember, we still have Yavamayas. Everything's a forest.
Everything is a forest.
Twice over, even. Whew. Okay. Oh, just basic. Wrong ramps in my head.
You were just like, land, yes.
Yeah, I got real excited. I've got my wolf magic engine.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
And
good, not
then-
gonna lie.
Valakut goes again.
Valakut gets me a 3 visits. Are you kidding me? Let's wheel again.
Ooh, another woof.
See, Valakut's just helping me participate in the game state with you guys.
Yeah, just.
All right, so this forest is on the field. Okay. I will cast the clover. I'll use 2 wolves, cast from exile, which gives me 1 more wolf, so I'm at 2 wolves. So I could... What do you say?
The whole wolves is fuel thing is very
Yeah.
do
upsetting.
here? I'm sorry.
It is.
It's okay.
It's not personal.
No, it's really sick.
It's effective. Corporate is taking notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So this
Definitely,
tool that
this is
Olivia has
definitely the heavy on the resources part of human
Yeah.
resources.
been- humans as resources. Is
Yes,
really what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just taking notes because you said the altar is a thing you use in dating life. It's just like, oh, got to keep your options open. They're like, oh, we could apply that to our business model.
Yeah, our recruiting could perhaps benefit from a sacrificial altar.
I think this speaks really well to the themes of your book, though, Dan, about
It's
the
kind of the end game
dehumanization
of,
that exists in corporate worlds.
yeah, the end game of American capitalism is playing out on the battlefield right now.
You're just a cog in the machine, man.
Once
Okay,
again, this episode is sponsored.
Yes, it is. It's fine.
Lol.
I mean, really, isn't that the biggest get, having a corporation pay for you to say anti-corporation things?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel bad.
That's a huge win, right? Like, they're paying for my speech?
It's nice.
Yes.
Nice when it works out that way. Years ago, I had the book get brought up in a job interview, and that was the opposite of this, where I was like, oh, yeah, so you read that cover to cover, huh?
It's not called Not a Wolf. It's the opposite of that. It's called Flow a Ton.
There's
Just
definitely
just flip it. Just flow a ton. It's different. I promise.
definitely not a scene where a higher level executive gets devoured on a rooftop. That's not part of the book at all.
It's fine.
On that note, go check out Dan's book.
Yeah.
It's out there, and there might be a scene like that in there.
Olivia's scheming.
Scheming is the wrong word. I'm not as clever as I had hoped.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was trying to do something cool and fun. I'll be all right. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3
Oh.
for Eternal Witness to get Heroic Intervention back. Don't have the mana for other stuff. Beans. I am not going to attack into any of this. I'll pass.
Yeah, board got pretty strange all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Million.
you've got the engine, but you also can't devote too deep into it because
Well, I got it was the growth
someone.
and the visits that like next turn
Yeah.
I could do things, but this turn
Yeah.
was like, hey, I kind of did stuff.
With Tovolar unable to attack until Ailey's next turn, I think we...
Yeah, I at least
take a leave of
absence.
I have a chance to spin the wheels a little bit more and then die in the ensuing car crash from revving and then driving off the road.
That's just it. I'm just like, there's a lot going on. I feel like I'm very much on a
I have
back
big
foot.
vroom vroom, but no steering wheel.
I'm just gonna be.
Gremlin.
Yeah, it's your turn,
It's gonna be
bro.
good. Yeah, no, I'm actually saying I'm passing. I think I'm gonna be good. I'm good right where I'm at.
Oh, it becomes night preemptively.
Oh,
Yeah,
Preemptive night. I
played a land and
untap.
that was it.
Who's got more than 4 cards in hand?
Yep.
I do.
That is 2 piping hot fresh wolves. Delicious.
Girl, what in the Sweeney Todd? Piping hot, fresh out of the oven. Like,
Yeah,
that's
fresh
so-
out of the oven wolves. That's I'm unclear how animals are born.
It's wolf. Try a little wolf. Is it really good, sir? It's to wolf at least. Like, it's just that's.
First thing I'm gonna want to do here is tap 3 for Beastmaster Ascension.
Hey.
Bro.
well,
It's-
it's been fun.
Yeah. Yep.
The beasts are here, and they are beasts. So yeah, whenever a creature I control attacks, I can put a quest counter on it. Once it hits 7, everything gets +5/+5, which I blessedly have
I think that can happen. Yeah.
many a creature to attack with. Notably, I guess it
Oh,
actually
crap.
is.
So this will go immediately.
Yeah.
It's closer than it seems though, because Tovolar can't attack. So I'm only at
The bop has to also attack. I think.
yeah. The bop has
Assert
to
dominance.
attack.
It's going to become a 5-6. So that's not nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it is.
Boy, Aito might be going die.
I think
I mean-
somebody might be going die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't live through another Olivia turn. I feel like there's some stuff happening over here.
No, everything's fine.
That's Olivia's convincing voice.
Yeah.
Dan, you said that you had
I have
a
one
tough
card
poker
in hand
face.
and you know what it is. Like,
Yep. That's what's scary.
You have one card in hand, but you're also going to be able to play like 7 things on your turn. You've still got 3 in the Adventure Exile. Faldorn's gonna... that face right there. That face. She's like, listen.
no.
So I think I have to send these 7. I go to combat, it remains night. These 7 can go at Olivia, which puts the necessary counters on Beastmaster Ascension to turn my 2/2 wolves into 7/7 wolves. I put a counter on the Birds of Paradise for the sake of not having one wolf that's special.
Are they all going in Olivia?
Olivia, what's your life total right now?
Not high.
Oh, 17. So yeah, that might
Yeah.
be overkill. You have how many blockers?
Not
1,
7.
2, 3, 4. 4.
4 blockers. The problem is I don't have board-wide tramples. I can give individual stuff trample. So if you have 4 blockers, that means I need to get 3 of these. There's 7. So yeah, I need to get 3 of these through, basically, to so I can definitely get through with the bop, because you don't have flyers, right?
Not a 1.
Not a 1. Okay, so the bop gets in for 6, which means I only need to get 2 wolves in.
What if you didn't?
Let's send 3 wolves at Olivia and 3 at Ailey.
At me? You don't want to hit my lovely planeswalker?
Actually, Kaito can keep Tovolar from attacking, so that actually
Sure can.
I'll have one go at Kaito.
So I will sacrifice Ewit and Wolf for heroic intervention and use these 2 to block 2 Awoos. And so 1 Awoo and Bop is coming at me.
Yeah, so 1 wolf at 7 and Bop at 6 is 13.
Which is enough
And then,
to keep me out.
I'm
think you might
gonna.
Tessig.
You could pump it, yeah.
Yeah.
What? No, he doesn't need help. Both of you shut up.
Oh,
No,
I've got
we're
my
not,
own-
we're not
anyway.
helping. We're predicting.
I've got my own plan here. Primal Bellow.
What's that?
Target creature gets +1/+1 for each forest I control,
No!
which will
Dan.
give me a turbo bop.
Rough, man, not gonna lie.
Well, Olivia got dead.
Dan, that wasn't just a turbo bop. That was an bop.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
a
it's
full-on
been
bop.
fun. Bye, guys. I'm out of here. Nope.
Olivia's like, not a moment too soon.
Yeah, it's true. Well,
then-
GG's.
Second main, I will toss down Silver Fur Partisan.
What does that do?
Whenever a wolf or werewolf I control becomes the target of an instant or sorcery spell, I put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield.
I like your new commander name, Olivia.
Yeah.
Dead
See,
wolf
that just shows you guys what a powerful deck I built that you were all so scared you had to take me out first.
Anything
and then,
else?
After Silver Fur Partisan, I'm out of tricks. I pass the turn.
Boy. Okay. Does it go back to day?
Oh, it does go back to day. I cast many spells.
Okay, cool.
Note for
Yeah.
anyone watching, day-night has been pretty easy to track this game.
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
game.
a full-on werewolf deck, it's a different story because it's like each one
Yeah.
does stuff. But
Tovolar being the one who manually manipulates
All right.
it, yeah.
Hey, Joey, would you like to form a union against this ruthless CEO of ours?
What a novel, brilliant, genius. Only the smartest person in the world could come up with a plan like that.
I'm gonna play Reflections of Liara. Using
Okay, listen,
everything,
that also
so-
has me a little scared, though.
No, it's fine for now. We can worry about it once Dan's dead. And then I'll pay 2 doing the scry thing. That's gonna go to the bottom. Whoop. And I'm gonna cast Masked Vandal. It is a woof. And I am going to exile the 2 creatures, so I'll get a copy of this friend. I've got Metallic Mimic and Averbrook Caretaker in there. And I'm gonna get rid of your thing that makes you wolves if they're targeted. That new guy, and the
so what's it getting hit by?
the Moss Vandal, there's 2 of them entering because of reflections.
So one of them will
Uh,
target the Silver Fur Partisan, so I will get one wolf
Well-
out of the...
It's not a creature though, is it? Oh, it is a creature.
Oh, yeah, it's a creature.
I thought that was an
Well-
enchantment. Never mind.
Is it can it hit artifacts, Ailey?
Yes, it can. So yeah.
I'll tap Liquimetal Torque and turn it into an artifact for you.
See-
Silver
Teamwork.
Fur Partisan is
Good job.
has been torqued
Cool.
and is murdered. I get a wolf out of
No,
the deal.
just sent on indefinite leave.
I don't think you get a wolf out of the deal because it says targeted by an instant or sorcery, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's a creature ability. You're totally right.
Aha, yeah.
So what happens to it? Is it's just destroyed,
exiled.
or Exiled. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So they are gone.
Yeah.
My wolves are all of
But
regular.
then, Ayla, you said you're doing two things?
Yeah, and the Beastmaster.
Oh, the Beastmaster was the other?
Yeah. I have 2 Mass Vandal friends who just arrived. They are helping. It's fine. And then I have 3 unblockable things. Guess where they're going?
Me.
Yeah.
I cannot hit you in the deadness.
I sense that I'm the Olivia now, and I'm suddenly having empathy for that.
Dan, I'm coming at you, friend.
You want to keep big stupid threats around because that's how you remain not the big stupid threat.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Unblockable.
Strategery.
I take 11 full-on unblockable damage.
I will get a counter on all of my friends. Thanks, Cazur. I will draw a card off of Soggy Dog, and I will discard a card. It's going to be Arcane Signet in the bin. That is my contribution to this hostile takeover. All yours, Joe.
So, Dan, what's your only remaining blocker there? Is it
States.
Tovolar?
It's Tovolar, who
big
is
Can block now.
absolutely yoked. Tovolar is getting +8/+8 right now.
On that subject, before it becomes my turn, the thing I was considering doing was turning anything into an artifact for my own spell. But how much mana does Raised by Wolves cost?
5.
Cool. It's between this or the Reflections of Yara.
I have no wolves in hand, if that makes any difference.
Actually, that does, because you'll probably get less benefit than the commander. This depicts a wolf. I will cast Ruinous Intrusion, exiling target artifact or enchantment, and giving X+1 counters on a creature I control equal to the mana value of the exiled card.
Yo, that's
Oh,
cool.
damn. I need to get that card. That's a great card.
It depict wolf. Let's get rid of your
Yeah.
Raised by Wolves. And let's
That
put
makes sense.
5+1 counters on Devoya.
Oh, good.
Oh, Big Voya has entered the chat.
Yeah, and then that was on your end step, Ailey, so now I'll
Sweet.
untap for my turn. You know what you do when you're playing a Tolsimir deck?
Make more wolves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You play the other Tolsimir too. A Tolsimir Wolf blood.
Hey.
Does
That
it also
is
make a
truly
Voya?
a Big Voya.
Dan, I'm attacking you with both wolves. Tolsimir gives +1/+1 to all my creatures, +1/+1 to all my white creatures. So Young Wolf is attacking as a 3/3 with trample because of the Howl Pack Resurgence in Tolsimir.
Nice.
And Voya is attacking as it's a green and white, so it's hitting for 10? What? It's hitting for 11.
11 with trample, you say.
Uh-huh.
While Dan thinks, chat, tell me what card I should run in here because apparently I'm one shy. And there's a deck list in the description. Tell me
If
what
Olivia
it should
remembers to
be.
give it to
And
us.
no, I'm not going to put in another land. There's enough ramp. It's fine.
So how big is Young Wolf again?
3/3, but it has
3.
Undying. So if
Yeah.
it dies, it will come back and trigger my commander.
And fight your bop. Kill that bird.
It'll fight something. I don't even know what.
I will block the Young Wolf with Tovolar,
Makes sense.
and I will block Voya with 1 wolf token, but I'm going to cast Moonlight Hunt, targeting that huge Voya. Each creature I control that's a wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature.
Oh no!
So your wolf got wolfed. It gets fully shredded by
Okay.
8 wolves. 9
Yep.
wolves, including Tovolar.
Goodbye, Voya. Wow.
It's
Okay.
nice to know ya.
But you are blocking the Young Wolf, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Young Wolf dies. It has Undying, so it comes back into play with a +1 counter on it.
Yeah.
And that's a 4/4 and it attacks?
When a wolf
Fights?
enters the battlefield under my control, I'll gain 3 life, and this will fight something. How big is Tovolar?
Yeah, how big is he?
Tovolar is a 5/5.
Which has
but
taken
he's-
3
But
damage.
it took damage from Young Wolf.
taken 3 damage.
It took 3, so it could be killed.
Vengeance. Get him.
I will send the Young Wolf to its doom.
All right, he is taken out. He's back in the zone.
Okay. Well, that was me.
All right. I untap. Gonna simplify my wolf situation here. Who has more than 4 cards in hand?
Not me.
I have exactly 4.
I have no
Alright.
cards in hand.
1 additional wolf. I draw for turn.
All right, Joey, let's see if our hostile takeover was successful.
Still has a lot of tokens.
Joey's life total is high, though, is the problem.
Incidental life gain.
Yeah.
Dan's like, I play Crater Paw Behemoth.
Crater Paw.
Crater Wolf.
Crater Wolf, there it is. So if I want Tovolar and all the card draw that entails back, I need to pay 5, which isn't impossible to do.
You ramped. You got me in a.
Yeah, I got plenty of lands in hand. It's mostly It's just greed is kind of the operative factor here, where it's like,
You have
but I want
8
to.
normal guys, regular.
Yeah, if I just
guys.
had like 50 mana, I think I could really cook. All right, so Tovolar's back. Neither of these two can attack due to summoning sickness. So then I
They took a
will
sick
go.
day.
Yeah, they're taking sick days. I'm gonna go to combat here, and then Joey, you currently have 3 blockers.
Yes. Yeah.
And
and this
then-
Tolsimir is
Also
popping up. So 5/5, a 3/3, and a 3/4.
I have a 3/3 and 2 4s.
Okay, a lot of stuff that could soak up wolf tokens. I'm learning lessons from the last time I did this.
What? Always swing?
Don't swing so much that you have to
Full set,
discard a
full
bunch
set.
of good cards.
Yeah. Well, you could have kept that reliquary tower, but hey.
Yeah, if I had played my land at a smarter time, I would have had 0. That's the real lesson to take away from it. But I'm gonna go to combat and swing 6 of these at Joey.
I'll block 3 of them.
All right, so 3 wolves have charged to their death. You will take 6 damage, and I will draw 3 cards.
Oh, it's nighttime though now, right?
And then after that, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. And now it goes back to day, or does it stay night?
I cast this turn. What did I cast?
Just the one thing, I think, right? Just
Um,
Tovolar again?
Yeah, just Tovolar. So yeah, it remains night.
Yay! Doggy dog.
Night sticks
Let's be
around.
The actual dog.
I will discard a runebound wolf.
Oh, yeah, you've got a Nightbound thing, too.
Alrighty. On tap. Oh, my crap. I've played a island as my land for turn. I don't just want to like kill Dan and then die to Joey. That seems like
Oh, really?
a bad
You're sure?
idea.
That sounds like a great idea, though. I think that's another genius. Like,
no.
only the smartest person.
As someone who killed Olivia and almost died to Joey, I don't recommend making yourself super.
How much power
vulnerable.
do you have, Joey, at the moment? 11?
11.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Dan, I'm going to attempt to end your not career, just okay. I'm gonna end your career. Let's do that.
She's going to cancel you, Dan.
My time at the company has come to a close.
It's actually 15 on the dot, unblockable.
15 on the dot.
Yeah,
Well, I can block with Tovolar, and I've got 3 untapped wolves.
they're unblockable.
Oh yeah,
all
it's all
unblockable, yeah.
unblockable.
All 3 are unblockable. Yeah.
Is there anything I can do in hand? I don't think there is. I think I've been laid off here.
Sick.
Bonk.
He got his redundancy notice.
Yeah.
My
Seafaring
position has been
werewolf.
eliminated. They put up a good fight though. These
Well,
boys.
that would have been nice. Free
Good
combat,
boys.
but hey, I will then pay 4 for a Bident of Thassa.
Oh. Yeah.
Right on time. Perfect.
You
yeah.
get your +1 counters off of the...
I do. Thank you, friends. Okay. All right, Joey. You and I. Let's figure out who's going to be CEO and who can be CFO.
Do I die to 1 hit from Cazur?
Probably.
Or, sorry, from Ukkima?
You're at 12 currently, so he is how big? 6, 7, 8. Yes. No,
So
I'm one short.
I'm a single point up, and
I'm
I'm
one
doomed.
short.
All right. I've been sitting on this for a minute, waiting for
Yeah.
a good moment, and I think we're finally here to cast a Howl of the Night Pack.
Hey!
Nice.
Let's make
Best flavor
Oh,
text.
incredible.
a ton
whoa.
of 4/4 wolves.
I am absolutely delighted at this.
1,
news.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because of the Yavimaya, everything being a forest.
Oh, Lord.
And so you're gonna gain an absolute ton of life and.
I really wanted the Blessed Sanctuary out with this,
Yeah,
so
my
that they would all
God,
be
yeah.
one-sided.
Oh, boy.
The life doesn't matter a whole lot because Ukkima's got my number, but
Yeah.
there's first of all.
Well,
there's my
they could,
prestigious
I
level
mean,
here.
they could all fight it. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, like, you know,
Well,
get my own
that's
deadness
just
here.
it. I've absolutely send at least 2 of these at Ukkima because this is giving my green creatures +1. This is giving my wolves +1. So these are entering as 4/4s. I made 6 of them, so I gained 18 life off
Oh,
of
good.
Tolsimir, and they each can fight. So let's
Curses. My well-played
let's get
plans.
to it. Ailey, I think we're just gonna try and eviscerate that board. 2 of them are going to match up against Ukkima because it's an 8/8, right?
Okay.
I guess I'll declare my targets first because I don't know if you have responses or anything.
I don't have responses, so yeah, 2 of them on
Okay.
here.
Yeah, 2 of them on Ukkima. Let's do another 2 on your masked vandals because
Okay.
because these will survive that. And then what's with the 3 dice on it? The Nightbound. How big is that?
That's the Seafaring Werewolf. So it's a 5/2.
I'll chump a wolf for them to fight, and then I'll have my remaining wolf fight Cazur, which I believe is a 3/3. So I end up keeping 3 wolves.
Pooh. Okay.
And then I'm going to tap this Tolsimir to create another Voya. This one is the 2/2 version.
Little
Original
Voya.
Voya.
At its current
2/2.
pace, Voya is going to be the scariest card in the world.
But a legendary 2/2 green and white wolf creature token named Voya into play. So I will make this, which is a 5/5.
Would you like to fight?
Because of Halbach and Tolsimir. Yes, I would like to fight your remaining thing. This does eliminate my Voya. I gain 3 more life, but I can just make another one next turn. So I feel all right with it. And then Ailey, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to send a, this is a 3/3 unicorn. And then Tolsimir is a 5/5. So I'm sending 8 damage at you.
Why is it a 3/3?
Tolsimir buffs up all of my white creatures and all of my green creatures.
Right. Okay. So how much is that?
8 total.
Yeah, I'll take 8.
Oh. Been waiting for the right move.
Joey.
Just like gotta lay low.
Betrayal. Anything
Nobody
else?
thinks Howl of the Night Pack's a game-winning spell until they see it.
Yeah.
Then they know.
Listen, when each one of those comes attached to a fight spell,
Yeah. That's gross. Anything else?
that is me. That's all my stuff.
Oh,
I can turn one thing into an artifact, and that's it.
Well, you know what sucks? Is I could have killed you last turn, but I didn't. Yeah.
You actually do have an Ukkima trigger, so you actually are at a little bit more life.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was
It was
an
an 8. I had
8/8.
to.
yeah. Okay, so I gain 8, you take 8.
Yeah. Now imagine if it had a classification on it.
All right. So you certainly have 16 damage on board, right?
Yeah, because this is pumping up, and so is this. So these alone are 12.
Boo.
Wee.
Yeah, essentially. Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 for Progenitor's Icon. As this enters, choose a creature type. I'm gonna choose Wolf. The next spell, the chosen type you cast, may be cast as though it had flash. I will pass my turn.
Okay. You have surprise commander.
Yes.
Going on. Cool.
Surprise!
All right, I will draw. No reason not to just go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll go to combat. Ailey, I'm going to attack you with all these.
Air thing. So how much is that?
12 here, 3, and this is a 5, so 20.
I will tap this to give Ukkima flash. I will pay. I'll tap like not an idiot, so I actually get the scry off of Path of Ancestry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, 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 whoop. Flash scry. That doesn't help me. Whee! He's gonna flash in. Wolf. I'm gonna
Before
make.
blockers,
Wait.
I'd like to tap Tolsimir to make another Voya.
Hold on. I still have things.
You do have a reflections, actually. You're
Yes,
right.
I do have reflections, so I'm gonna make a copy. So I'll have the Ukkima that comes in first, and then this one will resolve. So that second one will die. I'll gain 2, you'll lose 2, and then you're gonna make a woof.
Yes, I will have Tolsimir create a Voya. It will chomp on Ukkima. I'll gain 3 life.
Yep, I will gain 2. I will kill you for 2, and then I
so I
believe
think
you
I go
have
to like a
Exaxes.
total of 38.
Yeah. And then you have
And then it's
Exaxes.
exactly 20 coming at you.
Dang.
GG's, Joey.
Wow.
Got there.
Tolsimir!
Got him.
Friend to
not
wolves.
wolves.
Friend to regular human people. Regular just to guys.
Friend to all.
Friend to all.
You know what? I must
GG's,
say,
y'all.
Dan, I have been wanting to make a wolf deck for the longest time because I opened a bunch of them in like when Innistrad, the second round of it came back, or I don't know when it was, but yeah.
Hunt and vow.
Yeah. Opened a bunch of wolves and I just never got around to making it. So I now have a wolf deck. So thank you for this really cool.
That was
secret.
the
course.
third Innistrad, though, wasn't it?
I don't know. I haven't been around.
Yeah,
for the
we
other
had
ones.
there was Innistrad Shadows and Eldritch, and then
Oh yeah, Eldritch Moon. Yeah.
And then the Eldrazi stuff. Yeah, I was very thrilled to get to make stuff for people who love wolf decks because I had one for a long time. I've wanted to do more with it for a bit, and so
Nice.
I'm a big Howl of the Night Pack stan. So having a blinged out printing of that card have such an effect on the game really
was
tickled
sick.
me. What a delight.
Awesome. So GG's friends, thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, if you guys want to go and pick up the secret lair, it's available because we released this about the same time that it was out. So go get it before it sells out.
If you haven't given GameGenic accessories a go yet, you're missing out.
Seriously, go to GameGenic.com and just look at what they have to offer. They've got sleeves, playmats, deck boxes, dice, binders, life counters, and so much more.
There's a reason the professor chose GameGenic to make the academic, and it's no coincidence that 3 of your favorite Commander shows are all proudly sponsored by GameGenic.
One of my most used and favorite accessories is the Stronghold that comes with me to every pre-release. I've got my pre-sleeved lands up top along with my empty sleeves. I've got some inner sleeves in case of shinies. I've got my dice and infinite tokens over there, and then the bottom one stays empty for my pool.
I love the Dungeon 1100 Plus because I can get so many of my decks in each one, and it really helps me keep my decks together and organized.
And yeah, you need some organization because you have so many cards all over the place.
Listen, there's a lot in this house. There's decks, there's cards. Ryan wants to, keep stuff together now too. The dungeons are so good for that.
So next time you're at an LGS or online shopping, pick up something from GameGenic and thank us later. I should have killed Joey! Arrgh!
I just said I was going to use wolves, and I did.
You did. You were getting real scary. And again, you gave yourself so many triggers
No, I was just doing stuff. We were just exiling things. I hadn't even cast any big scary stuff.
Well, you were going to get there. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, but I was getting there. I wasn't there.
Dan took care of you, I took care of Dan, and then, Joey just swept in and got the leftovers, essentially.
It's the weirdest way to put it. Thanks for sponsoring us, Wizards of the Coast. Appreciate that. Don't know what that outro is, but here we are. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks to our regular sponsors. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for sending the secret lair. Thanks to Dan for coming on and, doing a little self-promotion of both wolf stuff and a secret lair. And we're going to keep doing this kind of thing whenever we can. But if you want to keep us doing other things while we can, Haley, weirdest throw ever.
Make the dings. I mean, I caught it, so... Yeah, if you like this content, like, subscribe, comment, because then it tells Wizards, hey, these people are kind of cool and do rad stuff, so they'll keep giving us stuff to do, Please? Essentially, that's how it works.
Yeah, it's free to you, and then they pay us to do stuff, so you get to enjoy it. It's great. That works. Everybody wins there.
But go check out all of Dan's stuff. Go check out the secret lair. It is on sale right now. If you're watching it on the day that it releases, you should be able to grab it still, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, grab the singles of the ones you like. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, everyone. We'll see you again next time.
Bye!
Bye!
Haley and I want to say thanks so much to our patrons. We really appreciate your support in helping make Elder Dragon Hijinks a thing that will continue for as long as we can play casual, ridiculous Commander. Thanks again, patrons.